What's up, guys? My name is Casco0 Vlogs. Some of you guys may know me as Casco0, and today we're gonna be watching basically this guy is harassing, and I guess what it says in the video, he's harassing Trump supporters, and I guess I don't know if the guy's racist or what his problem is, but basically this black guy has a problem with Trump supporters, and he is doing literally the exact same thing that Black Lives Matter is trying to prevent that's happening to them. So this should be pretty interesting. If you guys want me to react to videos that you guys want me to react to, make sure you guys leave a comment below and let me know what videos you guys want me to react to. This was sent to me, I think, yesterday, so I'm kind of late on reacting to it. But regardless, this should be pretty juicy. I think it's like a 10-minute video too, so hopefully we see something crazy, because that's why you guys join. You guys want to see something crazy. I want to see something crazy. Let's see what happens.
You better shut the fuck up. He's just old enough.
So we're literally like 2 seconds in there, and the guy is already saying you better shut the F up. And I guess he's really gangster, you know, because he has his hat backwards. So you know he's really gangster, guys. He has his hat backwards. He's gonna beat up an old guy. This guy is really tough. So we better watch out, guys. He has a beard and his hat is backwards. Let's see what happens next.
I don't give a fuck how old he is.
I can be on his fucking video. Fuck it. Get in your fucking car, go.
You get your motherfucking ass before you get slapped too, bitch.
Fuck you.
Stop.
So this guy is going to beat up an old man and a woman. He's so tough, guys. You guys better watch out, man. This guy's really, he's definitely the face of BLM for sure.
Crackwood ass bitch.
Get in your car.
Fucking crack ass bitch.
Get in your car.
I'll beat the fuck out of you.
That's really tough.
What? Yeah, on camera. On camera. Yeah, on camera.
So, man, I gotta stop stopping because there's so much going on at once, guys. So this guy is literally saying he's gonna commit a crime on camera. Like, it's already bad enough to throw threats, right? Even if it's like hollow threats. But this guy is like being hostile. Everyone's recording him, and he's at their rally or whatever you want to call it. And this is so stupid, man. I can't even get through this video.
Leave me alone.
Let's
Get
get
in your
through it.
car, go.
You go.
He's still
Fuck all you
alone.
crackers. Yeah.
Sir, please get in your car.
Motherfucking camera off me.
Yo, what? This guy is recording people. He says, "Get your camera off of me." And then why are they always in an Impala? Why is an Impala like infatuated with this type of mentality? That's what I want to know. It's always a Chevy Impala. Like, no matter what, like, yo, it's always a Chevy Impala. I don't know why that car is the go-to car for this type of mentality, but it's always a Chevy Impala. Like, oh man.
Take that motherfucker.
You gonna take it? Oh, that's an Impala, right?
Sir,
Yeah, that's an Impala.
please get in your car. Please go.
Fuck Donald Trump. Straight up. Ah, you want the Trump?
Hell yeah.
What?
Hell yeah.
He said straight up. He said straight up. Uh-oh, it's a black guy who supports Trump. Let's get serious, guys.
Hell yeah. What? Hell yeah. Straight from Chicago, y'all. All Trump. All Trump. Hey, I'm educated to be
Salute
a
to
host.
this guy
I've been
for
on the
having his
plantation,
own opinion.
brother. I never been on the plantation, brother. I never been on the plantation, have you? Have you been on the plantation before? Right. So don't ask me about me then. Yeah, okay. You're not gonna make me shut up, brother. You can talk all jazzy all you want to. Yeah, okay.
Yo, he's like, you can talk all jazz if you want to. Respect this guy, man. I really respect anytime people believe in what they believe in, regardless of whatever side they're on politically. But I really respect when people believe what they believe in, and they, you know, they exercise that right. Because if you're black and you like Trump or you're a Republican, etc., you're always looked down or something's wrong with you, or they see like you're brainwashed. So anyone that's breaking that statistic, I really have the utmost respect, because it's really hard to be black and you know, be anything outside of like a Democrat or you know, the typical black stuff. So I really respect this guy, man.
With everything that we're seeing going on in Minneapolis, I mean, with the police defunding and all of that, how does that affect the community there?
So, okay, so just to summarize it, right?
Yeah.
Majority of the people that are there, so they burned down my community. That was my community. That's where I used to hang out at down there on Lake Street in Minnehaha, right?
Yep.
So that was my community they burned down. But here's the
Oh, this is in Minnesota too. Oh snap. Oh snap, this is in Minnesota too. Respect to this guy, man.
thing, okay, just in a nutshell. All those people, they want the police. But see, this is typical of liberal policies. They only want what's best for them in that moment. Not longevity. They don't take about the future. They don't think about that. They don't take into consideration. Like, okay, what's gonna happen if we do this? This is why every inner city is basically, I call them modern day plantations. You get your provision, right? You know?
Yep.
No education.
Yep.
A lot of violence to keep people oppressed, and you sell them a false narrative that the white man is against you. You are oppressed. This is America. This is a land of opportunity. And when you look at history, you can be anything that you want to be. All you have to do is work hard at it. And so they talk about there's income inequality.
Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you very much.
A lot of people don't want to put in the same amount of effort. So there's effort inequality. And I'm just telling you.
Yeah, that's actually really, really true. A lot of people, there's actually a lot of people that are actually angry at like rich people. I saw this one video, and so many people were angry at rich people because they're rich. And it's like the people that are handing down, you know, wealth. I'm not counting them, but the people that actually bust their butts to get to where they're at in life, to get rich and etc. Whether it's a rapper or whatever it is, how they got rich. They did that themselves because they put in the time and effort and work. And other people, they're out partying and wasting their time and, you know, just being idiots. And then they think that they should be rich, or they think that other people shouldn't be rich because they manage their time better and they manage their money better. So this guy's 100% right so far.
My family, I'm from Chicago. I grew up in a gangster liberal family. And basically, where I am right now, I don't talk to the majority of my family because they don't care about facts. I care about facts. And here's the thing. I want to make sure that I have an informed opinion, not just an opinion. So I want to be on the right side of history. Because here's the thing. I mean, here's the ugly thing about it. This is the same policies. These are the same people. The slave master mentality, same party that Abraham Lincoln had to fight against, the radical Republicans, the civil rights movement, who they had to fight against. It was all Democrats that wanted all that crap, segregation, Jim Crow laws, etc.
Yo, he is 100% right, dude. I always call it, slave mentality. Like, that's really what it is. Like, that slave mindset. That's really what it is. And it shows even now today that mannerisms is taught from other black people, unfortunately.
All Democrats, they have fought against all civil rights legislation. It's been Republicans that has voted for all civil rights legislation all through history. It's been Republicans. And I always tell my base, it's not about your color, it's just about the history, okay? The history is like Black Wall Street, 1921, they burned it down. I just left there, right? Thing is though, those blacks weren't Democrat. They were conservatives. Blacks didn't start voting Democrat until late 1939. And so it's like, so 1921, they burned that down. There wasn't conservative whites that burned it down. So we had to start telling the truth. And a lot of people are disingenuous. And we definitely need the truth. We just need the truth.
Yeah.
But Minnesota, I'm sorry, I had to get you.
No.
But Minnesota,
Yeah.
that is definitely the symptom of liberalism. Had he just went.
Yo, shouts out to this dude, man. I don't know if these guys were gonna see this video, but yo, I'm in Minnesota as well, man. Shouts out to this dude. I got nothing but respect for this guy, man. Like, yo, he's spitting facts regardless of how people want to take it. He's sticking to his, he's standing his ground, man. I got nothing but respect for this dude. If you see this video, man, leave a comment, dude. I got nothing but respect for you, dude. So another Minnesotan.
They burned down everything. They actually hurt more minorities by burning down their business. So, because their victim mentality created real victims. And they don't understand that. They don't understand that.
Right. And now, just so the viewers can get a more clear picture of what just happened, can you just explain in your words what just went down?
Well, so parked over here. I'm coming this way, and I'm just recording the Mega Family, and of course the racial slurs, the racial epithets, just hurling them out at one of the Trump sisters. And I'm just standing there, and he just noticed me standing there. He saw this hat, and that's the reason why I purchased it. Yep, so you can see it. He saw the hat, and he just definitely tried to come at me, but I'm not having that. I'm not. So, hey.
And it's stupid, right? Like another thing, I'm pretty sure that guy supports BLM, and it's like, oh, BLM, so long as, you don't support Trump, or so long as you're not a conservative, so long as you're a Democrat, etc. Either all BLM or no BLM. You can't cherry pick, man. That's one of the dumbest things about it.
Yeah, I'm straight from Chicago too. I mean, I can play tough guy if you want to, but yeah, I'm not having that.
So how do we have a dialogue with people like that and try to understand, and come together as a country? I mean, what kind, in your words?
Let me. Yeah. So I have been trying to do this for 17 years to wake up my country. Because the riots and everything, I've been saying this for 17 years. If you don't check liberalism, this is what you're gonna get. So now we have this country, everything is polarized, so much racial tension on false pretenses, okay? Just how Black Lives Matter was created on false pretenses, hands up, don't shoot. No, when you get to the facts, he reached for that cop's gun. So the way that we come together as a country is that we're fine, okay? We're fine. The thing is, are they willing to have dialogue? So, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
It's my mom. So, are they willing?
My man is getting a phone call from his mom, and he answers it, man. Oh my God, dude. Come on now. You gotta be professional, man. You gotta be professional. That's like me answering my phone while I'm doing something. Like, you gotta be professional.
Have dialogue. For 17 years, I have been telling liberals, come onto my platform and have a debate with me. I'm all about civil discourse. I even have my own Christian group, Christian patriotic group on Facebook, and I tell them I encourage dialogue. Why? So that way you're more well-versed. Why? Because I love Christian apologetics, but also I love being a patriot and I love capitalism. I'm conservative. Why do I love all that stuff? Because you look at history, this is why we have the greatest country. It's because of Christ and because of conservatism. And so they don't want, here's an ugly fact. So I did a video the other day. I said the fact with these liberals, every time I ask them about, tell me why Donald Trump is racist, they can't tell you. I say, well, do you know anything about Donald Trump's policies? They don't know anything about his policies. I go, do you know?
Yo, that's actually 100% true. I always say that to people even online, on Twitter all the time. I'm like, okay, so how is Trump racist? Like, I always say that because people, people of color, I'm black, so I'm gonna say straight up black people, right? Black people always like, oh, he's racist, he hates black people. I'm like, okay, give me one time that he said he hates black people. Like, Mexicans make more sense why they would say, oh, he doesn't like Mexicans. That makes a little bit more sense to me rather than black people say he doesn't like black people. Obviously he does. All right. He used to be in their music videos, used to be cool. Everybody wanted to be like Trump. All the rappers wanted to be like Trump. I want to have money like Trump. And now since Trump's president, now it's like, oh, Trump is racist. So that, yeah, man, that's so stupid. I know this guy's going through so far.
He has done for blacks? They go, no, I don't know anything that he has done for blacks. I'm like, so you don't know anything about Donald Trump, his policies. What do you know about a conservative Christian? I don't know anything about a conservative Christian. Us conservatives, I know everything about liberalism. I even know their party's policies, Joe Biden's policies, and etc. And the crazy thing is the hypocrisy. It's so much hypocrisy. They want to vote for Joe Biden, the same person in 1990, was it 92 or 94? 92? So 92, who he basically said that blacks basically are predators, but not exactly, but just paraphrasing. He basically said that blacks are predators and they need to be arrested. And so, wow, what happens? They passed a bill, more blacks are arrested. But they voted for him, and then what do you...
Yo, I didn't even know. Dang, I didn't even know that, man. I haven't checked the facts, but this guy seems like you know what he's talking about. If that's actually a fact, put it down in the comments, man. Let me know if this actually true or not. If that's true, that's pretty messed up, dude. That's pretty messed up. I wouldn't be surprised though, because most of the Democrats, man, they're pretty sneaky, man. All politicians are sneaky, but no one's quite sneaky like a Democrat for sure, man.
Just say not too long ago, I was actually in San Antonio because I travel a lot. So I was in San Antonio, and I wake up, And I hear Joe Biden say on a black guy's show, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. That's the problem that's wrong with America.
What?
Your intellect, who you are as a person, has nothing to do with your race. Nothing, nothing. All we are is just Americans. And these people, they don't care about having dialogue. They want to stay angry. They love their victimhood. They love their oppression. And Candace Owens, she put it so eloquently. Like when she said,
yo, I don't care. I love Candace Owens, man. She really knows what she's talking about, dude. Like if she were, man, I'm telling you, if she was going for presidency, I would vote for her. I never voted before, but I would literally vote for her. She really knows what she's talking about, and someone she really wants to help the community, man. Like, if you fact check anything that she says, she really knows what she's talking about, man. I got nothing but respect for her.
you guys have not experienced true racism. You have not experienced systematic, systemic racism or whatsoever, and yet you are crying, and you are the most privileged generation in American history. And all you can do is cry. Those days are over. It's coming to an end. So that is my goal, and that's what I keep striving for.
You have such an emphasis on history, and another thing that we're seeing with these leftist movements are the destruction of monuments, the destruction of statues, due because people believe they are symbols of oppression. What's your take on?
See, that's a power play. So
yep, right.
You familiar with liberal revisionism, right?
Yep.
Okay, so they don't teach the Reconstruction era because it shows the Democrats, the true Democrats, and what their policies were and how they truly were. They don't teach Reconstruction era in school. Actually, they have strayed away from civics entirely. But the thing is this, in just American history about that part, they have strayed away from it entirely. So when you get to destroy history, you can create another narrative. Hence, take the example, like how that guy just got out of the car and he's just hurling racial epithets at the sister, right? If he knew the truth, he would be standing on this side. Because the first blacks that were in Congress were all Republican. And these were freed slaves. They didn't cry the victim card. They didn't. They became doctors, business owners, and etc. And with the radical white Republicans. And they lived in good, thriving communities. Right down the street. That was one of them. So what do? They go in the same way they're using the media today, the same way they abused the media back then.
Yep.
Same party, same methodology, just a little bit different. That's it.
Wow.
Yep, that's definitely it. And actually, I want to show you something, right?
Yeah.
So, continue that. But so it's been a while since. So I just had this guy.
Yo, she look like she kind of, the way she smiles, she look like she kind of wants a little bit of BBC, you know what I mean? I see you, brother. Yo, she look like she want a little bit of that BBC, you know? She look like she want a little bit of that dip in the white chocolate, you feel me? So, I don't know, man, I don't know. Yo, the way she's smiling, man, I could be wrong, but the way she's smiling, man, I wouldn't be surprised you got the digits, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't show you his name because he was one of my old clients when I was a peer recovery specialist.
Wow.
He said, "I am going to hurt you bad."
Wow.
Uncle Tom ass. I'm like, "Are you serious?" He goes, "Yes." I'm like, "Are you really threatening me?" He goes, "Call John Cotton." So,
wow.
This is them.
Wow.
And that's what the ideology produced.
That's how it always goes to, like I don't know, most threats and stuff like that I've gotten actually were from black people too. So usually if they can't comprehend something, they just go back to their natural ways, and I said, I'll beat you up, I'll flex on you, I'll do this, I'll do that type of thing. So yeah, no, I like I said, I know this guy's going through 100%.
It's just what the ideology produces.
Wow.
Yep, can't do anything about
So
it.
do you get those threats a lot?
This was actually the first threat in probably about 5 months.
Okay.
I used to get them consistently.
Wow.
But hey, this just lets you know you're doing the right thing.
Alright guys, so my final stage, I can't do nothing but agree with him, man. I go by facts, I go by logic, I can't just go by my emotions, because I feel like emotions is one of the things that were the biggest mistakes in history, is all emotions. So I guess go by logic, and this guy makes nothing but sense, man. I didn't fact check that one thing that I said, so hopefully somebody can and let me know if that is true about Joe, what is his name, Biden? I don't know what his name is. I think it's Biden, Joe Biden. I always get his last name wrong, but you guys know who I'm talking about. The guy who's losing his mind and says that there's literally 100 million black people dying every year, which makes no sense. He literally said that there's a video on YouTube where he's just a whole compilation on him losing his mind. So make sure you guys check that out. That was actually pretty funny. I might actually do a reaction video to that. If you guys want me to react to this, maybe let me know in the comments below. But yeah, no, I can't do anything but completely agree with this guy. He got his facts straight. I love black people when they actually have their facts straight, that actually know what they're talking about. I got nothing but love and respect for this guy. He's also in Minnesota. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or not, but yeah, nothing but respect and love for this dude, man. He knows what he's talking about, and it's a shame that other black people, you know, just on the other side, I hate to say sides, but at this point, like in this day and age, at this exact moment that we live in, 2020, yeah, there's definitely sides right now, and I feel like there wasn't really sides. You had a preference, but now there's pretty much sides, and it's a shame that even though that side obviously supports BLM, they don't like the other side, which is very which makes no sense. Pure contradiction, man. So that sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I respect this dude, like I said before, and I can't do nothing but agree with his points. If you do disagree with his points, please leave a comment. Let me know. I want to talk about this. Let's be open about this. Let's have some adult conversations in the comment section below. And if you did like the video, make sure you guys like it, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Yeah, man, I love these videos, dude. Keep sending me these videos. I love watching these. I love reacting to these. And yeah, you want me to react to any of your videos, even if it's your own video on your channel, etc. Make sure you guys have no copyrighted music and leave your comment below what you want me to react to. On that note, I will see you guys in the next video.